Alrighty, we're so back. Oh, oh, actually, no. You know what I want to do? Hold on. No, that's too far. I think right there. It's gonna be a bit silly, but I think I'm actually gonna go back for that coin, because I do know where it is. I just need to actually, like, get it. Okay, that's good. That's unloaded. Is the load trigger for that, like, down here? It should be. Okay, yeah, it is. Mushrooms. Then I know there's like 12 ways out of bounds here. I think the easiest one would be to go up this wall. Haven't done this in a while. Okay, yeah, that's actually not too bad. Hello? There we go. Oh, that was nice. Nice long jump slide there. And I have to go out of bounds because I think that's the only way to get, like, back to this side of the river. Because that tunnel just kind of drops you off at that side, so I believe I have to go around this way, and then at some point the water just... Oh! Or there's, like, actual land over here, so that works too. And then... Oh! Okay, that's the Corwin camp. Well, that was a lot easier than I anticipated. But I watched back my video to figure out where the missing coin was. Nice. And then to get back out of bounds, I should just be able to yeet. Well, that did not work. Hold on. That also didn't work. Nope. Okay. There we go. And then what? I can kind of just re-navigate my way back over, hopefully. Hopefully everything hasn't, like, unloaded again. You know, it all looks loaded from here. I think I just have to, like, climb the tree again. Alright. Oh, I don't like that music, dude. Music gives me the creeps. Hello? Dude. Can't even do movement. Okay, and then here I can just do the, like, all-quest trick of loading in the next area. There we go. Then I should just be able to climb the tree again and get back to the top. The main downside of this is that I'll have to fight all of the spiders again, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I mean, I actually kind of like fighting spiders in a sort of, like, ironic way. Climbing this tree quickly is also something that I've done a lot before because of all quests, so I kind of just already know the fastest way up. And then I believe I loaded from... Yeah, I loaded from here, so I will have to grab this chest again. There we go, okay. And down. Imagine if the game didn't give me all the courage points. I would actually be kind of annoyed. Alrighty. Oh, well, I do need this chest. What? That wasn't my fault. Okay. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lure all of the spiders over to one area and then just kind of massacre them all at once using this. Because then I can just kind of do that. Nice. Can't even hit me. Maybe you can. Alright. Whoa, how did you get up here, my guy? I didn't even know you could get that far. Alright, and then the rest of them should just be, like, free. Is that all of them? Not quite. Most of them. Die. Nice. I actually don't see any more. I think I might have actually gotten all of them that time. Yeah, I think that's actually all of them. Okay. I think those are the last two flowers in the level too. Kind of unfortunate. I actually kind of like fighting those things. That was scary. Don't believe there's any more regenerating mushrooms, so I think... Oh, hi. Where'd you come from, friends? Wait, where did he come from, actually? There we go. Yeah, where did those... Wait, do spiders pop out when you collect mushrooms? There we go. I never knew that. Now I kind of want to just run along all these walls and see if I can spawn any more. It's kind of wild, actually. I don't know whether they spawn from you collecting the mushrooms, or whether they spawned from something else I did, but either way... Who thinks that's actually all of them now? Yeah, no, okay. That was a little bit of a tight chest, actually. But yeah, now I can actually enter the spider cave. Bruh, what is this, like, weird collision? I'm not watching this cutscene again because I already watched it once. Okay, so I'm going to tackle some of the... Oh, was that the only armored spider? Okay. I will let you know right now, the Sumrock glitch does not work on the spider bosses, so... If you were expecting, some super epic funny spider bosses using the Sumrock glitch, unfortunately you're not gonna get that. Okay, I think up here is where I want to go first. I also want to collect all of the stuff along the way. And then I should probably double check to make sure okay, I did. Wanted to actually make sure that I did get all of the courage points and silver pennies. Would have been really funny if I had done all that backtracking just to not actually get everything. Alrighty. Yeah, knock it down with your stick. Should be some small spiders coming, maybe not. There we go. Oh boy, the red spiders. Ow! I hate these guys, dude! How did he even get to that shelf, dude? Okay, should be all the small spiders dead now. And down the wall. Gonna do the same thing I did before. Okay, he's dead. They is dead. Nice. Time to grab some shrooms. And we'll climb up this one now. Is that actually all of them? Huh, okay. Dude, what is up with my camera that whole time? Like, my camera was just doing whatever I wanted. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. I wanted to switch to my sword. That doesn't count as a death because I reloaded first. We're still only at 1 death.
Oh, hurry, Bilbo!
Okay, there will definitely be some... Maybe not. Okay, we'll go down. Oh, nice. I got another health bubble, too. I didn't even notice that. Where are all the spiders? Okay, he only took a couple of hits. Oh, there they are. Oh, how did I do that? Whatever. Dude, why are these spiders using strategy against me? They're not supposed to be smart. There we go. I think I'm winning. Anyway, up this. How did I do that, dude? Oh, hi. Hello. Okay, that's actually all of them now. This game is weird with how it spawns spiders, and that sometimes it just doesn't. Okay, and then everything here is gotten. So it's just these last dwarves. I guess there's 4 dwarves in each bundle, because we're rescuing 12 of them. You know what? The other 2 we used sword and stick on, so we'll use rocks for this one.
Hey! Let's get out of here!
Alrighty. Dad? Dad? Oh. Hello, red spider. Ow. Die. Perfect. Alrighty. I have a sneaking suspicion the rest of them just aren't gonna load. For a little while at least. So, may as well go ahead and start the... Yeah, this.
You will not escape.
I see.
Oh, Tom Noddy can't hit me.
This will be fun. Hold on, where is the spider boss? Did she load in? I am very confused. I don't understand what's happening. Let me see what happens if I save and reload. And then if that doesn't do anything, then I'm going to resave or just reload from fresh. Okay, let's see if this loads in the spider boss. Oh. Okay. Odd. What about this? Okay.
Oh, Tom Noddy can't hit me.
Okay, yeah, it definitely just glitched out last time a little bit. Don't know what caused the spider boss not to load in, but I mean, she's here now, so that is what matters. I can honestly say I've never seen that before. Okay, I want to get rid of all these other spiders first. That's what I'm trying to do right now, at least. Oh, nice. So she actually killed the red spider for me. Alrighty. But yeah, in case you were wondering, some rock does not work on these because, specifically, the boss is programmed to only take damage from specific kinds of attacks. In this case, sword jump attack or sword swung attack. And some rock does neither of those. Some rock does, thrown attack with sword. Alrighty, let's see if this works. Okay, so this boss should exist as well. I think what I'm gonna do is lure all of the smaller spiders to like a higher ledge. That way I can take care of them first. Oh, that was a fun series of attacks, actually. Okay. Die. Die. I think that's all the small spiders. Alrighty, and then these guys I'll go ahead and just sum out of existence real quick. Maybe not. Bruh. Bruh, I actually just can't sum to save my life. There we go, okay. Okay, and then that should be And there's the last one. Okay, let's see if we can't summon this guy. Oh, well, actually I can't because I have freeze rocks. I hate the freeze rocks, dude. I hate them. They are just the worst. You know what? I'm gonna let my freeze rocks die so I can actually summon. I need to hit this guy. There we go. Okay. No. Bro, get out of the way. There we go. Dude, this level is so, like, not 100% friendly just because of this one cave. Oh my goodness. Okay. Mushrooms and antidotes all the way. There we go. Okay. Die, please. Thank you. Now I should actually be able to take care of what I believe is the last spider. And also, okay, yeah, I missed one courage point somewhere in the level. That's kind of annoying. I do kind of wonder where that was. Actually, it might have been, like, up here. One of these, like, paths. Let me check real quick. If not, then I'm just gonna say screw it and not actually care. Yeah, no, okay, I don't care that much. Really? Anyway, nearly dead. Dude, my attacks just don't want to land. Gotcha. Whoa, she's floating. And then that should be the last attack. And yeah, missed literally one courage point. That's kind of silly.
Whew.
Destined to miss one something, I
The
suppose.
webs are gone now. I'd better catch up with the dwarves.
We even got one more long jump in, just to show off. You know, I don't need to buy anything else. So we're just going to continue on.
And capture the weary dwarves. But Bilbo popped on his ring just in time. The wood elves took the dwarves into the Elven King's halls and closed the gates.
I do kind of wonder where I was missing one courage point, but it's not that big of a deal.
Without Gandalf, I'll have to do the rescuing.
That's crazy.
I'd better not let those elves catch me, or we'll never make it out of here.
Yeah, you know, I think that's a good idea, Bilbo.
Elves have keen senses. I'd better not get too close, even with my ring.
That's crazy. Well, invisible, Bilbo will glow red when an enemy... Yeah, I get it, I get it. I used the ring a couple times in the last level, even. So I'm very familiar with the way that it works. Alrighty.
Have you seen many dwarves that lack beards?
No. Why?
Alrighty. I know there's a bunch of stuff over here that I can collect. Such as a leaf. And a deep cellar key. I have to come back this way later anyway, so it's not that big of a deal to, like, miss any of this stuff right now. But I would still like to get all of it, or as much of it as I can, at this point in time. Onward we go. Alrighty. Oh, that was cool. Alrighty. We're not getting that quite yet.
There's something strange here.
I do
There's nothing out
need
there.
to go down here to get this chest. Hello? Oh man, I love this game sometimes, dude. Telling ya. Many very helpful collectibles. For some reason, this ledge isn't grabbable. Alrighty. That should be... Yep, okay, cool. Just checking to make sure I've got everything. Yeah, okay. Bro, there's a little gate up there. Wonder where that actually leads. I don't think I've ever actually used, like, the beta menu to go behind there. Actually, it probably leads to the, beta area in this level. Bruh,
What was that?
he's walking straight toward me.
Who's there?
Alrighty, and in we go. And we get to meet our old pal, the female elf.
Hello, Bilbo. You and your companions have done us no harm.
What up,
I
Liam?
fear that we are the stubborn ones to keep your friends locked in our cellars. I will help you free them. To get into the cellars, you'll need 3 crystals. Elven King Thranduil keeps them close by his throne. Be wary of the other wood elves, Bilbo. I am the only friend you have here.
Gotcha. Okay. I think it's time for me to save.
I sense an unseen presence.
I think it's time for me
wandering
to not get caught by elves.
our halls. No, not evil. Just uninvited.
Okay, nothing over there. I am running out of ring juice.
It seems safe now.
Okay, and then there's stuff up here for me to collect. Yeah, no, we're good now.
Show you.
What was that?
I love how the crystal disappears in front of them and they're like, the weirdest thing that's happening right now is the sound that we're hearing. Alrighty. Green courage point. Down. Long jump. I think that's everything. That is everything. Onward we go. Onward on our journey to freeing the dwarves. There we go. Holding blocks. I'll be honest, I think in terms of casual gameplay, this level and the next level are 2 of my, like, least favorite levels. Because just, like, nothing happens. So this level is going to be a bit of a long one to get through for me. Why did I pull it to the right again? Alrighty. Wow, the gate opened. We solved the block puzzle, and then the gate opened. Because that is how gate do works. Alrighty. Here, I don't want to get caught. Exactly. So I'm going to do my best to not do that. Alrighty, and then down this way. Dude, that rope jump is so sketchy. Is that everything over there? It is. I feel like I'm going crazy, but that is in fact everything over there. Alrighty, continuing on. Oh, that was a really nice long jump, dude.
Hail, friend.
The guards have caught dwarves crossing Mirkwood.
There are things in this room.
Dwarvish racket.
They have either great courage or great folly. There's no...
Alrighty.
Perhaps it was just the wind.
Yo, there's the dwarves.
Was that the wind? Must be nothing.
Have you heard? The White Council has taken the fight to the necromancer.
That vile sorcerer has plagued this land long enough. Is someone
Sneaking past the elves. They're never gonna see. Sneaking past the elves. They cannot catch me.
Here, Bilbo. Bilbo, I thought I'd never see you again.
Is everyone all right?
You must find a way to escape, Bilbo. My ears may be old, but I swear I hear rushing water beyond that hallway. Explore that hole and see if you can find an escape route.
It's crazy. Anyway, let's go back this way. There is like a weird courage point over here. We have to like get the elf to move in order to get it.
Seems safe now.
You know what? I actually don't remember how you do this. Well, that's not what you do. Hold on a moment. Let me reload my save just so I don't have to climb all the way back up.
Is someone there?
There's something strange here.
I think I heard footsteps.
There's nothing out there.
Please move. I'm begging you.
Seems safe now.
Thank you. Legit, all I wanted was those couple of courage points.
Seems safe now.
Downward we go. That's not what I wanted to do.
It's time to get these barrels packed up and sent to Lake Town. This looks promising. If I can free the dwarves, I'll pack them into barrels and send them down the river to Lake Town.
That's crazy. But I like the enthusiasm. Saving. Up the tunnel.
Show yourself.
Hold on a second. Just because I can, let's go do something fun. Let's go do something fun. Just because I can. There we go. This seems like it'll be a fun use of my time. Hey, Thorin.
That was most uncomfortable.
Upon my word. Gandalf spoke true, as usual. A fine burglar you are. I am at your service.
Now to open this cell.
Huh. I don't know how I'm gonna open this cell, man. It's crazy. I do know that I can go down here to get to the deep cellar. Actually, you know what I can do down here? I believe I can make this jump. I cannot make that jump. For reference, I'm not even supposed to be in here yet. This is supposed to happen a while later in the level. But I don't care because I wanted to come here now instead. I need mushrooms. Die? Thank you. Oh, right. This nonsense. Hold on, can I make this jump? Ah, wouldn't that be awesome, dude? Imagine just shortcutting by making that one jump. Stop it! There we go. I have very little health right now. I probably should, like, go after some mushrooms, but... eh. Can I make that jump? Man, there are a lot of jumps where it feels like you should be able to make them and then you just can't. Well, I am gonna take a health potion real quick. Just 'cause. Fight. Dude, please. Oh my goodness. My epic fighting strats aren't working. Whatever I did, I got epic fight music for it. So I guess that's good. Climbing up, climbing up, climbing up. Just to make sure there's nothing at the top. Nice. Die. Okay, there's one over here. I don't know how many there are down here. At this point, it's just a test of keep killing them until you can't find any more. I mean, in all honesty, this is the more interesting part of the level, so I am glad that I decided to come down here first. Okay. Well, I think that's all I needed to do over here. Technically, you're not even supposed to do that long jump to the rope to get there. You're supposed to get there from a different way, but I prefer the long jump with the rope because it's cooler. Oh, hey guys. I was already in this room. I already got everything in this room. In terms of floor level, of course. Okay, cannot make that jump. That would be so cool, though. Honestly. Alrighty, up the vine. Already went that way. What is even happening here? Hold on, can I replicate that? No, I think it was the one-time occurrence. This game is simply the best. Has no issues whatsoever. Everything is perfect. I do suppose one nice thing I could say about this level is that, as compared to Flies and Spiders, if you miss anything, you can very, very easily backtrack through it to find whatever you missed. Like, there isn't going to be anything that's just, like, completely blocked off once you miss it because of the way the level's laid out. I do like that aspect of it. I just don't particularly enjoy playing it for various other reasons. Okay, this leads here, which leads here, and then I believe that's how you're supposed to get to the thing that I got to earlier. That is not what I wanted to do. I don't know how much progress I lost from that. Quite a bit, I believe. Because I haven't saved in a minute. Death counter is up to 2 now. Here we go again. Maybe this time I'll try to remember to save after I do all this. Oh, hold on, let me get the blue crystal real quick. Blue crystal. Back this way. Boom, boom, boom. Over this way. Onto here. Grab these things. Nice. That's not where I wanted to go. For some reason I thought I remembered more of them being over there. Whatever. Not a big deal. This way. Okay, get the coins. Head over this way. Alrighty. Down, across, into here. All things considered, those guys are actually kind of fun to fight. They're annoying, but they're fun anyway. Okay, coins. Wait, did I get everything in here? Methinks I did. Okay, let's not forget to save. I feel like I'm missing something. Just... Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't like these chest patterns. That one just barely gave me enough time. That was actually kind of scary. I didn't like that. Okay, I gotta wait for a new rope to spawn here. There we go. Kind of just making sure I'm not missing anything super obvious in this whole area. Hello? Apparently my battery isn't plugged in? There we go. Now my laptop is plugged in. That was strange. You know, if you just ignore the problem, it's like the problem doesn't exist. That's my philosophy with, every single problem. Ah, man, that happened twice. You know, I'm starting to think maybe this game isn't as perfect as I remember. Downward, upward, climb the rope. Did I already get all this stuff? I did. Okay. Game is great. There we go. You know, I think I've gotten everything in the basement now, actually. Pretty much. So the only thing we need to save Thorin is one more deep cellar key, which I do not have, and which I have to go to the spider's lair to get. You know, eventually we'll make it there. But for now, I've got everything in here, so I don't have to worry about any of that.
Liana seems distant lately.
She had a difficult fight in the Lone Lands. Trolls. Trolls? 3. And she still lives?
Time to go tell the dwarves that I found Thorin.
I found a way out. The elves send barrels down the river to Lake Town.
Oh
If we
yeah,
pack
that.
ourselves into barrels,
Maybe
the
that's
elves
the
will make our
important
escape
thing
for us.
instead.
We shall be bruised and battered to pieces and drowned too. But I suppose we have no choice.
You'll need to put Galleon the butler to sleep before you get into the barrels.
An elf?
It's all right. She's a friend.
You must make Galleon drowsy by putting 3 kinds of herbs in his drink.
I love how
One
all of
herb
the
is
other
in the
elves in
lake
this room
behind
are
the
just
throne
like,
room. Another
yeah,
is in a small
the elf
clearing
is
in the
off talking to the
courtyard.
dwarves,
The
and there's
third
some
is in an old
guy
cave in
chilling
the
right
courtyard.
outside of their
Beware.
jail cell.
The caves were once home to spiders.
Not
This
too worried
potion will
about it.
melt away the thickest webs. Find those herbs, Bilbo. And don't worry about Galleon. The herbs won't harm him.
Yep, I'm right on that. Trust. Hold on. Oh, I have all the chests. Nice. There's only 6 chests in this level, so.
So, the Great Gate is not the only entrance to these caves. The spider web must be in there. I do hope no one's home.
Uh-huh. Good luck with that wish, Bilbo Baggins. Okay, it did go down. It didn't make any noise, so I was worried for a moment. Why did I long jump?
These again.
Let's go. Oh, nice. I've got the recipe to save my dwarf friend. Alright. Now, cutting some of these webs unleashes more spiders into the universe. Ow. Is that all? Please. Thank you. I like the nice little touch of just like a couple other random webs scattered about. Even if they don't actually do anything. Dude, this is so freaky. Imagine having arachnophobia. And playing The Hobbit from 2003. Nice. They're all dead. By the way, there's like a little pocket right up here. It actually leads to just like an empty little tunnel with an interactable object at the end. Can't really put anything in it, but it's always kind of been an interesting little factoid that I found neat ever since we were able to use fly mode to like actually access it. Speaking of things like an access, now that we have the special crystal, time to go access the secret tunnel. Hello? There we go. There we go. And then there's a training scroll in here for rock throwing stuff. And it's time to go back into here and put Mr. Elf to sleep. Mr. the Elf.
There's Galleon's cup. I'd better be quick about this.
Right on it.
When the herbs take effect, this room will be wide open.
I love how he just pops up behind the barrel like that. We get another Bilbo face here in a second.
Oh my, that was quick.
Dude, I love Bilbo's facial expressions. It's so funny. Alrighty. And then I believe the game is going to pop me down to the deep cellar here in a moment.
Is someone there?
Bro, his head just like spun on a swivel.
Right down into the trees. You should have seen Gandalf's face.
How you doing, Mr. Ball?
Mr. Baggins, you never cease to amaze. Now you must find Thorin. They won't tell us where he is.
He is in the deep
So
cellar.
I've already
There's
found
only one
Thorin.
way into the deep cellars, through the dark water caverns. It's dangerous, but it's the only way.
I promise you it's not
I
the
don't
only
like
way.
sending you down there.
I
I've
must rescue
gotten
Thorin,
there
and this is the only
in
way
a different way.
Don't worry. It shouldn't take too long.
So, luckily for me, it won't take that long because I've already scouted out this area. Hold on. Okay, 1925. Did I get everything? I think I did. Should be able to just breeze through here now. Because there's a nice little shortcut that the PC speedrunners know about, which is this right here. You can just jump and grab that rope. Super easy. And Thorin is
The rest of the
saved.
dwarves are waiting above. After you, King Thorin Oakenshield.
Good work, Mr. Baggins. I suspect I'll be bruised and battered to pieces. Get moving, burglar! We continue to Lake Town!
Man, this guy is whiny. I love the dwarves here. Just like pop into the barrels. It's so funny.
The dwarves are all packed and ready to go.
Goofy little stuff.
Open the gate and escape.
And that is everything.
A king in a barrel? Ah,
I do hope I put the lids on tight.
no!
See ya.
Off we go!
And then he's like, hold on.
Dwarves were not meant for
I'm
this
not
sort of
in
travel.
I'm not in a barrel. And just jumps out and lands on a barrel. That was the same sound effect.
I can hardly breathe in here.
Wait for me!
Another Bilbo face here. When he like pops open his eyes like that and he looks startled. It's just funny.
Ooh, hey, what's it? Baggins!
Alrighty, and that's the end of that level. We're gonna continue on.
The barrels floated down Long Lake and carried Bilbo and the dwarves to the safety of Lake Town. In the shadow of the dragon's lair, Thorin declared himself king under the mountain. The people of Lake Town held a great feast for the dwarves. Their old prophecies said gold would flow from Lonely Mountain when the king returned. And while the dwarves feasted, Bilbo had the run of the town.
Alrighty.
Welcome to Lake Town. After a few days' rest, we'll be ready to head up to the Lonely Mountain. Go find the master of Lake Town and send him thanks for his hospitality. He'll be by the Great Hall.
Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna come back to this next time. So once again, thank you for watching this Let's Play so far. And hope to see you guys next time. Until then, see ya.